It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snaps to see the first action of this game. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And they're all the way across mid. Before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Looking to throw. Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. I love when he can go from 1st down to 1st down. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
McCaffrey running between the tacklers. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Off the play fake, Purdy. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. One of the tight ends motions right. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 5 on the play. And that gets the 49ers the first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run.
He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. George Kittle, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Shotgun snap to Shough. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Now Shough to throw. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Looking quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
Shough with a quick toss out wide. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. The extra point. Here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun is Purdy. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shock working from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On second and 10 now, here's Shuck. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Let's go now.
To the air on third and long. That's Perry on the catch. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
For a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. This one's caught. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Go street.
Pressure coming, it's Shuck. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Shuck now from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He rolls to his right. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Just moves incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He throws a bullet deep to the... This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shock looking to pass here. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. Offense in a hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. And the Saints, 1st down.
Shock now on 1st down. Gets this one to Perry. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run again with Wright. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Trying for it with Shock. He connects downfield. And he's going to be touched out at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
19 tight, not Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
From the red zone now. Flush down out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
Shock's going to throw here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Trap 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Chuck now on third and goal. And oh, he got it! Interception! It's a foot race! And he's into the end zone for the pick six for San Francisco. I don't know about you, Brock, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's about 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
This will end up as a touchback.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Wright's running out of the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find an aggressive call on second.
Second and 8.
Chuck to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
Throwing now on third and 2. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Look, got middle field open or close. Look at single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Purdy on the play action. Buying some time right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him. altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Third and long for him here. We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Chased out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On third down, Purdy. He's going to go down right along midfield stripe. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
It's fourth down.
We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Purdy trying on fourth down. Into the hands of Kittle. They're going to keep moving forward now, down inside the opposing 30. They come through a massive gain there on fourth down, getting 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
To the 26-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Purdy looking to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Shot working from the gun. That one's incomplete over the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On second and 10 now, here's Shuck. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Here's a give inside to right. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Shuck. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Marquis Siegel on the coverage.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throw here, third down. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Point effort from Smith is good. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Saints 28, 49ers 24.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Get set, go. 18!
Purdy on first down. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
45-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they could take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
A 37-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Here comes the final play of our first half. brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
We go from sorry inside, they're ready to grab them. Then get to the fun. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking?
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Head to 60, head to 60.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's a give for Wright. And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the third kill. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target that time was Jalen Wright. So it'll be second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
They pitch it to him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third down, here's Shuck. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Looking to throw. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. Brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Taking a shot deep here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this two-point try.
The 49ers will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And Misses. Caught as they hit the end zone for 2.
What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
Out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Chuck now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Brought in inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up after hitting Peter in the 3rd. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He cuts it back right. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 35. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Now Shuck to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
All right, short on marker for the moment. They've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now a run with Wright. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Chuck to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go, here we go. 19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Throwing again on second down. Here's Shuck. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here's first and goal.
Shut up. Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. Check out.
They'll run with Kamara. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Off the play action. Chuck. Headed out right. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can tie it up after hitting Taylor in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. From the gun is Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here.
A gain of 11 on the play.
First down, 30 to throw.
San Francisco.
Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. New set of downs from 37.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a 49er first down.
Purdy throwing here on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Taking a chance to the end zone. This one is knocked away. Potential touchdown prevented. And the offense has to make a long walk back to the line for third down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the check.
Space on the right. He's got room. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a lead just before the end of the third. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Smith tacks on, point after. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 42.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow, yellow, up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No love finding George Kittle with that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Has it downfield working the left. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Purdy on 1st down. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left, throw it away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Motioning left is their running back. Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. And the defender coming away with it. And the Saints tap it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
The Saints take over 1st.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
A give to Wright. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Right again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. See how that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later. For that next 3rd down coming.
4-yard line.
Ready, go. Seven Pirates,
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Gets made by Alvin Kamara. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Shotgun snap to Shough. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's third down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He'll throw it. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon'
Fourth and forever coming up. Back to throw it. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
He's back to throw. He has the burst over the middle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards. And the 49er first down.
And he's got a free play here. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
Yeah, running with it. I should probably stop the head, boy, because I got other heads, boy.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
It's a cold word, yeah. Keep it in my coat, money hungry. Trying to get some more. No, I'll pack this up. Tuck it down on this side like he had to go. If you don't agree, ask the streets on your 5 there. You already know.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, Shough. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints with a little more work to do to win it here. after a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 65.
Rank gets it, headed right. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. This is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Here's right on the carry. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, go.
Hand up, running left, right. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Here he is to throw. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. To throw. Sends this to the end zone. And that's a catch. It's a touchdown. They've got the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And they cashed in when it really mattered.
Saints 49.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
And no return as this bounces
The
through
Saints
the
take
end
over
zone for a
first and 10
touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Trap 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
They're lining up for two. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
Warriors 17. Viking 18. Go.
Got it to two. And he's going to run in for two. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. They get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Now they send their back in motion right. They look to throw it. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tell it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space, put your head down and go get the first.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call. Here he is to throw. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Saints come up with the interception that clinches the win. So it's a win for the Saints. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Hey.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Yeah.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Hey.
Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
front to back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
I
out.
ain't to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
front to back gate yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what it two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
front to back gate yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
front yard yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
front to back gate yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out. 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 Bring them out, bring them out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out.
We
Bring
on
them out,
fire
bring them
tonight,
out.
come on.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas. My mama